we're going to make a farm puppet theatre. Look! This is how it works. No, not interested. So we're going to make a farm puppet theatre. So for instance, with the cow, pig, cat, and we've got a sheep as well. So to make this, the first thing we need is the farm building itself. 2 templates, one already coloured, a blank one should you prefer to colour for yourself. And what we need to do is to simply cut this out to give us the background farm scene. I print this onto card because it just gives a little bit more depth to the structure. Don't cut the bottom. Leave that bottom strip in place. The next thing we need to do is we need to cut out the doorway. So for this, I actually use small manicure scissors because it's easier. Please don't let the children do that. And we're just simply creating the space through which the puppets are going to be visible. Again, be sure not to cut all the way to the bottom of the page. Leave that strip on the base of the farm building. Okay, so we end up with our template like that. The next thing to do is to get a background. Again, just another piece of card, whichever colour you choose. And we're going to stick our farm building onto the card. But be careful not to apply glue to this bottom strip. So leave that strip blank so that when you stick your farm building down, you get that effect, but oops. You get that effect, but you still have an opening at the base. This glue's a little bit dry. I left the lid off it yesterday. Okay, leave that to dry. Now to make the puppets, 2 templates available, a pig and a cow already pre-printed, or a sheep and a cat or kitten to be coloured in. Let's work, for example, with the sheep. So I'm not going to colour in, I'm literally just going to cut it out. In the case of the cow and the pig, you've got separate components. So you cut the ears separately, the legs separately, and you simply glue those into whatever position you want onto the head and the body respectively. In the case of the sheep and the kitten, I have already attached the ears in the template, so these are slightly easier to use. So simply cut the body out. So we have the 2 parts of the body. As I've said, in the case of the cow and the pig, you would cut each of these parts separately, and then to attach them, I simply glue the legs to the back of the body and the ears to the back of the head. That's what a sheep is going to look like. Attach the head to the body first, and I do that by putting the head in front of the body like that, and then with your popsicle or lollipop stick, what you're going to do is position it. If we look at the back, you're going to position it so that the stick is just touching into the head. It just gives that little bit more stability, but you want to leave enough of the stick underneath to be able to hold it comfortably. So just applying some glue to the stick. And you can use liquid glue if you prefer. I'm simply going to position my sheep. Make sure I'm happy with that position. And there we have our sheep puppet. So going back to my farmyard, the reason I left the base open is now I can slide my puppet, and that's why it's important to leave enough of the stick to give yourself that margin to be able to move my puppet around. So there we have it, a simple farmyard puppet theatre. The farm itself, sheep, a pig, a kitten and a cow. And the templates are standard shapes, so feel free, use the templates, create your own. If you look at the KEENO Explores the Farm book, what other characters do we have and could use? We could try a duck, we could try a rabbit, we could try a horse, and we've got some mice as well. Have fun, get creative, let's keep wagging and woofing.